Welcome to Judging Yourself. Where's your home judging away and now judging away.
Welcome to the Justin and Wade Show. I'm Justin, that's Wade. And this season we are doing Next Question. I'm going to ask Wade 5 questions and he has a minute to answer them. If I like the answer, I'll let him go on. If not, I'll cut him off. He also has the option to lie. And I have the option to guess whether he's lying or not. Wade, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, I should probably set up a timer, or at least pretend to set up a timer. All right, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, so I got some thinkers for this episode, okay? These first 5 questions I actually took time to think about. So use your brain. If you need longer than a minute, you're not allowed. How many ladder steps would it take to climb to the moon?
How many ladder steps? To climb to the moon.
Yeah, like say you put a ladder to the moon, how many steps would be in that ladder?
1. Are these brain twisters?
No, I'm just asking, like, just think about it. How many steps? Like how long roughly is it to the moon? And then how long is each step? Is it a foot? Is it a foot and a half? Come on, man. Use some math. 1.
And also know how far away the moon is.
Don't worry, I'll fact check it when I tear out the video.
4,800,000.
4 million?
Yeah.
800,000. All right, that's a good guess. I don't know the answer. I didn't look it up. Just curious. So I'm going to agree with you. That is correct. All right. Question 2. Are we too connected with technology?
It's hard to say. I mean, yes and no. I think that's where everything's going to go anyway. I mean, that's how things are always going to go. Everybody, I mean, obviously, well, I guess now that we know how to figure out all the stuff that's going on, all the magic in the air and turn it into stuff. I don't like being so connected because powerful people and agencies like use that, you know what I mean, in weird ways. Being connected to people, no. Like, I think that's all great to be able to stay so connected to, because you know what happens. You know what I mean?
Good answer. Good answer. That's a minute. So I did like that answer, by the way. That was a good answer. I just didn't want to hear any more about it. I'm sorry, that was rude. I apologize. All right. What was your favorite cartoon when you were young?
My favorite probably G.I. Joe. I mean, I'm thinking about this recently, like out of like He-Man and Thundercats and all that stuff. I mean, G.I. Joe was my favorite out of all that stuff. I don't know that it was my favorite cartoon, but I mean, as a kid. Yeah, probably. Like it was my favorite.
Did it make you want to be a hero?
I always like the bad guys better.
Ooh, that makes sense. That does make sense with you. Okay. Really, I mean, it's weird because if you look at most things, bad guys are generally always more badass than the good guys. It's just
they're cool
win
because they can do what they want. Good guys have to. Generally, good guys. I mean, that's why the rise of the anti-hero where we're at now is kind of a thing. But generally, like good guys have to stay like in there. Just like in wrestling, that's why it's harder to be a good guy in wrestling because you have to do like good things and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like bad guys can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? They don't have any rules to stick to.
Makes sense. Cool. G.I. Joe. Good. All right. Number 4. Do you think it would be cool to be able to talk to all animals but you hear them talking all the time. So like if there's an animal around right now, you would hear it talking, even if it's not talking to you.
It would be amazing to be able to talk.
Did you hear one? Is that why you stopped?
I say yeah, because at first I would say it might be too much because there are too many. But you go places where there's too many people and you can hear all the people talking.
Ooh,
So it's
good
not
point.
like you're hearing them like a bunch of voices in your head all the time. You just
Right.
if you're close to that squirrel, you can hear that squirrel, but he's still little, so he's only so loud. It's not like. So I say yeah.
That's a good answer. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, good point. Good point. You want to elaborate any more? You have like 15 seconds.
Nope.
Made up that time, so you can stop.
Ooh, yeah, I would. You know, it would have been a better. No, I'll save it for a question for you.
Ooh, okay. Real quick, so
Twist on that question.
okay. Now, on that thought, would it be cool to know what people are thinking? But in this scenario, you can choose when to hear their thoughts.
What is that?
What'd you say? Similar to the other one, would it be cool to know what people are thinking? But in this situation, you can choose when to hear their thoughts. Like right now.
Of course, yes, yeah. Could you meet? The question is, would you like to be able to read minds at will?
Yeah, that's a better way to say it. But I like my question better.
Yeah, of course, people would want to do that.
Not people, you.
Of course, I'm expressing it as how most people's brains would go. Because yeah, do you want to know what people? Would you like to be able to read? Yeah. Would you like to know what people are thinking? But in the end, no. I think it would do you more harm than anything.
Because you probably find out some truths about you that you didn't want to know.
Yeah. Or truth
Yeah.
about how certain people feel about you, even if it's the one part. You know what I mean?
Right. Or there's that mystery that everybody likes in their life to always, because you can play out your own mind games, like, what does Wade really think about me? And I can just do my own thing. Whereas opposed to, I'm like, well, let me tap in and see what Wade thinks. And he's like, oh, he does like me? Oh, that sucks. I really don't like Wade, or something like that. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good one. Well, that's been our show. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, follow, share. Let us know how we're doing. We'd love to hear from you. Bye.
Bye.